Aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. You can find us at beachwalks.tv. Hello. Hello. Ooh, got sand in my face. That's what secret cameraman's always talking about when the wind is blowing a certain direction. It's the sand in his face. Anyway, hello everybody. Interesting Hawaiian word for today, for a little scaredy cat like me. Actually, I'm not so much a scaredy cat anymore, but anyway, the word is ho'a'ano, and it means to take a great risk. I read this wonderful true story in the New York Times about a mother who let her 9-year-old son take a subway ride all by himself. He had apparently been hounding her over and over again. Right here, Lex. To take this, he wanted to take the subway by himself. And she, of course, like, many moms, was thinking, you're only 9, I can't let you take the subway by yourself. Look at all these terrible things that could happen to you. And he persisted, and she started thinking about it, and she finally decided to let him do it. So they prepped, and he did it, and he was fine. And her friends, of course, are aghast, because, the thing that they kept saying to her was, what if something had happened to him? Hey, right here, please. On that trip, what would you have done? How would you ever live with yourself ever again for letting him do that? And she very rationally weighed the odds of that happening and said that she didn't think it was very likely, but she did entertain that, and she was aware of that, and that knowledge combined with what is the risk of not letting him do something that he wants to do, that he feels capable of doing? What is the risk on that side of squelching that in him and building in fear into his being and all of the other things going on? So, a number of really interesting points there. One is that, there's risk on both sides. There's risk of the potential harm, and there's risk of training a person into not being self-reliant. And if ever there was a time, I think, when it's important to train each other and our children to be self-reliant, I think it's right now. The second thing is that there's this mathematical reality that's often in conflict with emotional reality. So the chances of anything happening to him, very, very slim. It's just like the chances of, being eaten by a shark. Very, very slim, but nonetheless, some people won't even, hey, right over here, Lex, go in the water because they're afraid of a shark attack. I got a man-o-war sting the other day. I swam right into a Portuguese man-o-war. Can't see them because they're so tiny. So now I have itchy on my neck and shoulders. And that happens to me about once or twice a year. But that's because I swim every single day, and so I know the odds of that are very, very small, and the pleasure gained by swimming every day far, far, far outweighs the little bit of inconvenience that I'm going to have itchiness for the next couple of days, and then it will be gone. So, ho'a'ano, to take a great risk, sometimes is a wonderful thing. So, something to think about this week when we get stuck in our very, very predictable routines, and especially with mass media all over the place, reinforcing group mind. It's a good time to step out from that. So, aloha everybody, have a great week.